Oh, come on.
Is in need of a second date update this morning, and we're going to try to help him out. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, happy to do it. So take us from the beginning. How did you meet Holly, and how did the first date go? And we'll go from there.
So I met Holly at this Taylor Swift concert.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Swifties are crazy. What a show.
It was fun, though, man. That was a fun weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was super fun. I took my 15-year-old sister.
That was going to be my question is, why
That's
were
so
you there?
Sweet.
Yeah, my little sister wanted to go, so I took her, doing the big brother thing, right? Good guy, right?
Very much so a good guy.
And listen, I'll admit it was an awesome show. It was great. And my sister was super excited, and that was fun to watch. So before the show, when everybody was like hanging out by the banks, we were walking around and she was trading the friendship bracelets. Mm-hmm. And I was just kind of tagging along and watching everything when I met her. She was there with her sister, right? And they were partying, having a ball. And I'm super jealous because I'm staying sober. I have to drive and all that good stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there with the underage. Yeah.
I got to be the adult in the room. But she was all impressed.
She was what?
Impressed. I'm bringing my little sister to the show. Mm-hmm. And after talking for a couple of minutes, she put her number in my phone and told me to call her. So I did. And we met up for dinner. And I thought everything went really great. We talked about a ton of different things and had a ton in common. And she laughed a lot. I felt like I gave a good performance in every way. I mean, there was chemistry flowing. And she was into me. I could tell. I even joked with her. I'm a guy who takes his baby sister to Taylor Swift concerts, not a guy who puts out on the first date. She thought that was hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, she thought it was hilarious too. And even asked if I put out on the second. I told her, maybe.
Look at you being all coy.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Tease. You tease.
But she seemed like she was into it?
Totally, man. She was all into it. Could feel the vibes. It was natural. It just felt right. So after dinner, I walked her to her car and kissed her goodnight. But since then, I've called her a couple times and I sent her a few texts, but she's not getting back to me. And I have no clue what happened.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping like you guys could help out with that.
Now, she's not on a break with some guy right now, is she? Like, was there a boyfriend in the picture that she mentioned, or an ex or someone that maybe she's on a break with and then went back with after her date with you? Or do you know for a fact she's totally single?
Yeah, she told me she was single, ready to mingle. I was like, me too,
Let me ask you this.
Get this going.
During the date, did you show any sort of appreciation or interest or love for John Mayer?
Yeah.
That's a big N-O.
Just checking.
Yes, and it's actually...
Who was the other one that was
Jake
worse?
Gyllenhaal. I was going to say Jake Gyllenhaal
He's probably
is the
the
worst
most
because
hated.
Taylor's the one that said lay off of John Mayer, but we had several anti-Jake Gyllenhaal t-shirts at our show we went to.
That's so funny.
Including a picture of just Jake Gyllenhaal with a giant red X going through it.
That's so
One
funny.
of the t-shirts. So funny.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
All right, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call Holly and see what she thought of Darren and her date with him. Coming up, the second date update continues here on Cincinnati's Q102.
So what do I love most about HelloFresh? Tips and tricks on how to prepare amazing meals with flavors from all over the world. Some I've never heard of. So what is HelloFresh? It's farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients with seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. The box is there. Everything's on ice. Choose your recipes, pick your delivery date, and then lay back and enjoy the last few weeks of summer, knowing dinner is covered. And HelloFresh has a ton of variety. There are 40 chef-crafted recipes to select from every week, from family-friendly to fit and wholesome. I've not had a bad meal yet. Hey, this is Tim. Go to HelloFresh.com/50JJP and use code 50JJP for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh.com/50JJP. Use code 50JJP for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, it's America's #1 meal kit.
Darren met Holly at the Taylor Swift. Well, I guess it was Swift and Addie. It was Taygate, right? Because it was before the Taylor Swift show. Darren had taken his 15-year-old sister to the show, and you remember what a crazy weekend that was down in the Banks, and there were a lot of connections made that weekend, including Darren and Holly. Numbers were exchanged, had a nice dinner, tries to set up a second date. She's not returning his calls or texts, and here we are. I don't know if there's anything else important. I mean, I know I kind of glossed over that, but are there any major details that you think we need to include here, Darren, before we make the call? Anything we missed?
No, that's pretty spot on.
What were you wearing? What era were you dressed as?
Oh, good question.
Do you even know? Were you in the red era?
Which one was the sluttiest outfit out of all of them?
Probably Reputation, I would say.
Yeah, that was the sexiest.
My favorite were the people that looked like they were in the Robin Hood movie.
Yeah, that was like folklore / Evergreen or Evermore. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I came pretty basic. I really didn't know the themes or anything. I just bought my sister out like a plain black tee and some jeans, just regular, steady, looking good.
Easy breezy.
Cool. All right, let's call Holly.
Hello?
Hi, can we speak to Holly, please?
Yeah, this is Holly.
It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you?
Jeff and Jen?
From the radio show.
Yeah.
We're so excited to talk to you.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi, I'm good. What's up?
Is
What's
this
going on?
weird hearing from us?
Yes. A little bit.
Nice.
You got a few minutes?
Sure.
Guess who we talked to a little bit ago?
Oh, no. Who?
We talked to Darren, who you met at Taygate.
Are you kidding me? That, he called you?
He did. Well, he tried to call you, but you're not responding.
Yeah, because he's a total scuzzo.
What?
I
That's
actually
worse.
can't believe he called you.
Scuzzo.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. Why is he a scuzzo?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was super sweet taking his little sister to a Taylor Swift concert, because that is a sweet thing.
Right.
But he totally had me. I completely bought in and was thinking how awesome he was, how sweet of a gesture it was bringing his little sister. But no, not the case. So get this. After our date, I was talking to a group of my friends, and of course they asked to see a picture of him. So I showed a picture, and his sister, guess what? Not his 15-year-old sister. That's his 19-year-old girlfriend who offered to pose as his little sister so he could meet women at the Taylor Swift show. How lame.
Ew.
And apparently... Get this, no. And apparently he collected up to 25 numbers down there. Like,
How do
over
you know
25.
this?
Whoa. Hold on. The woman he was with is not his sister, is not 15. You said she's 19. Did you say that she was his girlfriend helping him get other girlfriends?
Or just female friend?
His girlfriend.
Like
Yes.
friend who was a girl?
No, it was, from what I know, it was his girlfriend so he could get more other women's numbers. I have no idea. It's so bizarre. But he was really working it. I went on a date with him.
Was
but
she there?
He feels his girlfriend on the date?
Yeah.
No. I
Huh.
thought that was his little sister.
No, I know, but I'm so lost and confused.
Where did
Yeah.
you
And how do you
gain
know
this
this?
information? Who told you this?
Yes, where did this
was it
come
on a
from?
Facebook group?
I mean, how do you think I feel? There was the group of women I was talking to. There was another girl in the group who he had also gotten their number and tried to go on a date with. And then everyone just kept putting this information together.
Oh, my God.
Okay, this is interesting because he was a little braggadocious about the fact that he took his 15-year-old sister to
Yeah.
the show like he was hero Big Brother.
Right. But what a scam. I mean, seriously,
Yeah,
that's kind of, you
Kinda
gotta,
brilliant.
you gotta respect the game. I mean, if you're gonna go fishing, right? The Taylor Swift concert was a huge pond,
Yeah.
Just
So that
to
was
fish in.
just his friend
but what if-
posing as his. Hold on, that's his friend posing as his sister so that he could meet girls.
Friend or girlfriend? Because I'm thinking, what's in it for her?
Yeah.
And if she is the girlfriend, what kind of situationship do they
Do you
have?
mean girlfriend,
You mean
or
like
just female
female friend?
friend?
No, they mean they're dating.
No.
That's what she
True,
said.
true.
They're dating.
I don't know the super specifics, but either way, it was a girl that was his friend, girlfriend, not sure. He's a total liar. It's all very creepy to me. And I mean, what does he expect to go on a date with a woman and then eventually realize that he actually doesn't have a sister? Like, how weird. It's weird.
Like eventually that lie's going to catch up.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad it happened on our show because we have him on the line and we have some follow-up questions, Darren.
Yes, we do, Darren.
Oh, God.
Are you a shice? What did she say? Are you a scuzzo, Darren?
Darren.
Did he hang up? I got him locked in.
Hell yeah.
Hello?
Been gone.
He really didn't like being called a scuzzo.
I guess.
Bye.
All right. He
Man,
gone,
you
man.
know.
He got busted. He's
I got
out.
to tell you.
Damn.
I have always, and that was something I would always think when I would be at like a New Kids on the Block concert. I would be like, if there were a single men, if there's single men between the ages of 35 to 54 that are looking to meet women,
This is the
this
place
would
to
be a place to come.
Well, I will tell you, when we were at the Philson, Molly and I were hanging out at the Philson before the show. There was one group of, I would say, probably 25-year-old dudes that were together. That, I mean, they were just like bros hanging out with Taylor Swift shirts on and like the short shorts, like they used to go to Moeller short shorts.
Were they family?
No, I don't think they were in the family. I think they were literally going just to meet chicks. And they were like kind of bromancing the fact that they were all bonding over the songs that were playing over the loudspeaker and stuff. It was kind
That's
of
so
interesting.
Yeah.
Let's find some chicks.
Yeah. Shake it off.
I love
Wow. I would have loved to have heard the conversation though when it was revealed to you that you weren't the only one. I bet that was
my
a real
God.
treat.
Yeah, to be a
What
fly
a
on the
do
wall.
show, though. Good night.
Damn.
I was
All right.
shocked.
And I
was-
love that
I
he's
was
like-
grossed out.
Trying not to get caught by calling us.
I
Dumbass.
take my little sister to Taylor Swift concerts. I don't put out on the first date.
I mean, how cool am I?
Did you see my eyes rolling on that?
Yeah.
I was trying to
I gotta
be
save
rude.
up because I got another date right after with
Oh,
another
my
girl.
God.
What a douche.
All
That's
right.
Yeah.
nuts, man. You dodged it here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely dodged it. I wasn't going to go on a second date anyways, was never going to pick up another call of his, but it's all good.
Well, we appreciate
Wow.
you picking up our call.
yes, thank you.
That was a great story.
I'll pick up your call anytime.
We appreciate that. We're sorry that happened to you, but it sounds like you're going to land on your feet just fine.
Yep.
It'll all be okay.
It'll all be okay. Thanks for coming on Second Date Update,
Thank you.
and best of luck to you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. I always think that when I'm at like a New Kids on the Block concert because it's 98% women. It's like if a dude wanted to meet women,
Yes.
that'd
That'd be the show to go to.
show up. It would
Right.
be, and I'm sure that he wasn't the only one having that thought at the Taylor Swift
Nope.
show. No. So if you need a little help with a second date update, just send us an email, Jeff and Jenn at WKRQ.com.
This tax-free weekend that we just came through, was that, refresh my memory, was that one item per transaction?
Isn't there a dollar amount?
Well, I knew
Or
there was
is
a
it
dollar amount. It
items?
was like $75 on clothing, I think, and what was it,
Yes,
like $20
$20
on
for
school
school
supplies.
I believe so.
But did they
Jeff.
limit? So you'd have to choose one thing out of all the stuff you're buying, and it would that one item would be tax free. That doesn't sound worth it at all. To
That
me.
sounds dumb.
Right. So I think that's the thing, though, because we were talking to John Matarese about it, and I was under the impression that if it was under $75, your whole total would be tax free. But I
Right.
don't think that's the way that it goes. I think it's what you were saying.
Not that I took advantage of it, but I was thinking we are 1 week into Shop for Teacher. This is where Q102 teams up with crayons to computers to help area teachers get the supplies they need for the upcoming school year. It does seem like they're going back earlier and earlier, doesn't it?
Thursday. Our daughter goes back Thursday, her first day of school.
It's so
This
weird.
week?
This week.
It's so weird.
That's why we went to Hocking Hills over the weekend, because I was like, we got to do something fun.
Last hurrah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this weekend would be a good weekend to take advantage of that with the tax-free weekend. But we're collecting supplies throughout the entire month of August, and we try to make it as easy on you as we can. So it requires minimal effort from you.
Yeah.
And it really is as simple as just logging onto the website, WKRQ.com. You'll see the back to school shop for teacher logo there.
It's the first thing. It should pop up. It's the first thing that you
The
see.
rotator. So just click that. And we have an Amazon wish list.
And we
How
make it so
convenient
easy.
is
A
that?
couple of clicks and it's done. And these teachers and these students, they need this stuff. Yeah. And they need, it's hard to imagine going to school and not having any of the things that you need because your family can't afford crayons, pencils.
And you don't even have to think.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well,
Yeah.
what would they, what do I think they would need the most? It's all there.
Yep.
So just, figure out what speaks to you.
Yep.
And help the teachers, help the kids. Help us, help the teachers, help the kids. And thanks to Huff Realty and Thomas More University for partnering with us. It's always more successful when you get other entities involved, and we're hoping for a record-setting year.
Yep. Fingers crossed.
Yep. So shop for teacher online now at WKRQ.com. Coming up, your shot at $1,000. The 1K letter of the day is up next.